Very good morning to everyone. Today, Baba is talking about the parliament, the limited government, and Baba is comparing with the unlimited government. Baba is talking about how there is a Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha selection is done, election is done, or selection is done, and how in this whole world, people or the soul with their intense efforts become Lok Pasand. So there is a beautiful contrast Baba has explained because Baba knows in today in India there is a election is going on and selection is going to be done. So Baba is taking us to the new world. Baba is not focusing on this old world, but Baba is talking about the new world. How we can have that lok Pasand Sabha and the Rajyogis Sabha in confluence age, which will result in the new world's parliament. So this is a revised Murli of 16th January 1980. The title of the Murli is The Sabha, the Parliament of the Almighty Authority, Rajyogis, and the lok Pasand Sabha, gathering of those loved by people. So today, Baba is seeing the most elevated gathering of the whole cycle, the gathering of Brahmins and Rajyogis. On one side, there is the Rajya Sabha, that is upper house, and the Lok Sabha, that is lower house of the temporary government. And on the other side, there is your Rajyogi Sabha, means the gathering of the Rajyogis, and the Lok Pasand Sabha, created by the Almighty Authority. Both are doing their own work. That limited Lok Sabha is creating its own limited law and order. And this Lok Pasand Brahmin Sabha means the gathering of Brahmins loved by people is creating the kingdom of imperishable law and order. They are creating limited law and order. Baba is saying here you people are creating the kingdom of imperishable law and order. Just as the leaders of that Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha with their small intellects come up with various ideas. You Raj Sabha and Raj Yogi Sabha of Brahmins are coming up with the ideas for world benefit. Baba is telling us the contrast again. They are coming up with their ideas with their small intellects. And here Baba is saying you Raj Yogis are coming up with the ideas for world benefit. There, whatever they do is for their own selfish motives, whereas here it is for world benefit. This is why they are lok pasand, loved by the people. If you have selfish motives, you would be called man pasand. Baba is saying we want to be lok pasand, but if we have a selfish motives in our mind, then we are not lok pasand, but we will be called man pasand, one who does everything according to the desires in your mind. However, if your ideas are for world benefit, then you are not only lok pasand, but also Prabhu pasand, that is loved by God. When our ideas are for world benefit, we are not having selfish motives or limited motives, but we are thinking about the whole world. And when you come up with such ideas, Baba is saying then you are not only lok pasand, but you also become Prabhu pasand. Whenever you create a thought, first check if that thought would be liked by the Father, by God. You would want to do the same as the one you dearly love. Whatever the Father prefers is what you prefer. So we have to tally our each thought, whether it will be liked by God, will it be the same as the one we dearly love. Whatever the Father prefers is what you prefer. Those who are liked by the Father are liked by the people too. This is very fundamental statement. Baba is saying whatever is liked by the many or the others. And so Baba is saying first, if Father likes, then the people must like. Because whether knowingly or unknowingly, whether seeing or not seeing, what do people like the most? The fathers of the various religion are loved by the souls of their religion. However, even the fathers of each religion have someone they love, and that is the one Supreme Father. Baba is saying the people from different religion love their fathers, religion father, but the religion father, each one love the one Supreme Father. That is why from time to time everyone's lip call out in different languages to that one Father only. Those who do everything the Father likes and that people also like are automatically loved by the people. Those who do everything the Father likes and that people also like are automatically loved by the people. Those who are loved by the Father are automatically loved by his people. Ask yourself whether you have received a ticket for the lok Pasand Sabha. There also you need to have a ticket. Here is also Baba is asking us to check whether we have received a ticket for the lok Pasand Sabha. The Father has selected you. The Father has accepted you. And you now belong to Him. Who has done our selection? The Father Himself. God Himself has done our selection. The Father has selected you. The Father has accepted you. And you now belong to Him. However, the Father says every day, that is, however, the Father says every day that it is number wise. There is a vast difference between the first bead of the rosary of 8 and the last bead of the rosary of 16,000. Although it's a rosary created by Baba, but Baba is saying the bead of the first bead of the rosary of 8 and the last bead of the rosary of the 16,000, there will be vast difference. Both beads are Baba's children, but that there is so much difference between them. What is the main reason for such a big difference? Why is there is so much difference? Even though each one is a child of the one father. The first type of children are those. Now Baba is telling us the difference between the first bead and the last bead. The first type of children are those who do everything for world benefit. And the second type are those who praise the children who do that work and praise the work itself. First category, first bead, first type of children are those who do everything. They do everything for world benefit. And the second type of those who praise the children who do that work and the praise the work itself. The second type only become worthy of receiving praise. These are those who do something and the other are those who say that it should be done. The difference between the first and last bid. The first bid souls, they will say they are those who do something. They do. And the others are those who say that it should be done, that it should happen, or that they should become that. Although both types of children belong to the Father, this is why there is so much difference. You have to change it should be into it is. To become the first bid, what we need to do? Baba is saying you have to change it should be into it is. होना चाहिए. chahiye. Baba is saying converted it to hoga ya hai. Those who constantly say it is, never cry out in distress. बाबा सिंह जो हमेशा कहते हैं है वो कभी नहीं चिल्लाएंगी हाय you know it's है and hi. So Baba is saying those who constantly say it is that is hai never cry out in distress hi. Those who say it should be dance with a lot of enthusiasm some of the time, but they cry out in distress when obstacles come. The second category souls, Baba is saying they are in enthusiasm, but sometimes they dance in enthusiasm, but they cry out in distress when obstacles come. They are not members of the lok Pasand Sabha. Baba is saying they are not the members of the lok Pasand Sabha. The parties have many members, but there are very few members of the Sabha. Here too, there are many who are members of the Brahmin family, but they wouldn't be entered in the list of members of this lok Pasand Sabha. Although there are many Baba's children, Baba is saying, but they will not enter into lok Pasand Sabha, not all of them. They wouldn't be in the list of the souls who have a right to claim the kingdom of constant law and order. One are those who claim a right to the throne of the kingdom, and the others are those who claim a right to enter that kingdom. One has the right to the Baba is saying throne of the kingdom, and the others are those who claim a right to enter that kingdom. They would claim a right to be in the rosary of the 16,000 and the kingdom, but they would not claim a right to the throne of the kingdom. So, book a ticket for the Lok Pasand Sabha, and you will automatically claim the throne of the kingdom. So, what we need to do on the confluence age? Baba is saying, book a ticket for the Lok Pasand Sabha, and how we need to book. Baba is telling us every day through his Srimad how we can become Lok Pasand through our divine sanskars, elevated thoughts and all. So Baba is saying that you will automatically claim the throne of the kingdom. Today Babdada went to a tour of his main pilgrimage places. The service centers of this time will be worshipped as pilgrimage places on the path of devotion. Such a beautiful thing Baba is telling us. The service centers, Baba's every center of this time will be will be worshipped as pilgrimage places on the path of devotion. So while he's touring all the pilgrimage places, Baba saw all the rivers, the Ganges, the Jamuna, the Saraswati, and the Godavari, etc. Every center's instrument soul is like a Ganges, Jamuna, Saraswati, or the Godavari. They are different. All the rivers of the knowledge were engaged in doing service. All the sisters at the center, all the teachers, all the instrument souls. Baba is saying Baba went to them and he was seeing they are all busy with the service. At some places, Baba saw their heirs and Baba saw some heirs, and at other places, he saw those who are to become heirs. Some are Varis quality and some are becoming Varis quality. At some places, Baba saw those who are extremely close to the royal family, those who are working for the royal family. And there were a number wise. Some were claiming the rights of the throne, some were becoming the part of the royal family, some were becoming the heirs. One are those in the kingdom who issue orders, and the others are those who carry out the orders. Baba was seeing and checking the different types of results. Among us, the majority of you. At the end, all the results will have to be announced. Baba is first going and checking at each center. He is visiting all the centers worldwide, seeing the instrument soul, what they are doing. the quality of the souls, and not only instrument souls, but the students also who come at that center. So Baba is checking the quality of the souls, who is going to become what. And at the end, Baba is saying all the results will have to be announced. At this time, Baba is checking everyone's papers. Today, Baba was especially checking the paper of purity. The very important paper which each one of us has to clear, pass with honor, is the paper of purity. So he went on a special tour to see the extent to which the light of purity radiates from each Brahmin. He saw how far the vibrations of purity of each soul at the service places reach. Baba was checking to see whether the percentage of purity was equivalent to a small bulb or a big bulb, a searchlight or a lighthouse. And Baba was checking the light of each soul, the light of purity, the percentage of purity. More the purity, more the light. So Baba is checking the voltage of each bulb, we can say. Whether it's a small bulb, big bulb, or it's a searchlight, or it's a lighthouse. Baba toured all the pilgrimage places to see how much their power of purity was able to transform the atmosphere. What really works at the center is the power of purity. Baba is saying the more the pure the soul are, the more the powerful vibration of the center will be. The importance of the pilgrimage places depends on the instrument servers, who are the true pilgrims. The importance of the pilgrimage places, the centers, depend on the instrument servers, who are the true pilgrims. The impact of the vibration of on the atmosphere everywhere is according to the impact of the instrument servers, because instrument servers are all the time at the center. So what they think, what is their attitude, what are their vibrations really matters in that center. So Baba is saying depending on um, um, the instrument server, the who are the true pilgrimage, the impact of the vibration of the atmosphere everywhere is according to the impact of the instrument servers. So today, Bab Dada's program was to check the paper of purity. He saw the result at every place. Baba checked the chart of purity from the beginning to the end, from your thoughts to your dreams. See how deeply Baba is checking. So Baba is saying the result of purity, and he said he checked the chart of purity from the beginning to the end. When you started the Brahmin journey, now till the end of the Brahmin journey, what was the quality of the purity? From your thoughts to your dreams, Bab Dada can make his cooperative souls emerge whenever he wants. The tribunal has to be remembered. At the end, there will be the tribunal of those who cooperate with Baba. At present, Baba makes you emerge in the form of specially loved and the cooperative children. Why does he make you emerge? Even Bab Dada has meetings with small groups. You sometimes have a group meeting of zonal heads, sometimes of serviceable souls, sometimes of servers. Bab Dada also calls his group there. Baba is saying how in this Lokic world, in this world here, you are having meetings of subzone meetings and all these other meetings. So similarly, Bab Dada also calls his group there. Do you remember how at the beginning there were celebrations with different groups? Each of those groups was fed separately. You have now reached the time of the Bhagavad. The Bhagavad is the very long and intertwined story. On the path of devotion, the Bhagavad is much larger than the Gita, because there are many interesting stories made there. It's all the stories. So Baba is saying it is larger than the Gita. Some are interested in listening to the Gita being read, and others are not. but everyone is interested in listening to the Bhagavad. So, just as children celebrated in happiness in the Saka days, similarly, Baba is now making you children emerge in the subtle world. And Baba is saying, just as children celebrated in happiness in the Saka days when Brahma Baba was there, similarly, Baba is now making you children emerge in the subtle region. The father has to have everyone's papers verified by you children because the father constantly sees you children as the masters. This is why Baba sees all of his instrument children as senior brothers in every task. And Baba is saying this is why Baba sees all of his instrument children as senior brothers in every task. How do brothers meet one another? A brother would get something verified by his brother. This is why Bamdada is never alone. He is always with you children. He is unable to stay alone anywhere. Couldn't stay alone anywhere. Even in the memorial of the effort makers at the Dilwala temple, is he alone? He is with the children. Baba is saying even the Yadgar which is created, the memorial which is created, that is Dilwala temple, there also Baba is not alone. He is with his children. He is with the children. Even in the final result of the rosary of the victory, he is not alone. He is talking about Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba is never alone. He constantly keeps someone or the other with him. The Father makes you complete and perfect angelic form emerge. Do you receive that touching? Do you receive it every day or sometimes? You bring the subtle region down here and the Father calls you to the subtle region. Sometimes the Father comes to you and sometimes he calls you to him. Sometimes the Father comes to you in this lokic world. And Baba is saying sometimes he calls you out to his world. This business carries on all day long. Sometimes he plays games with you, and sometimes he takes you with him on service. He's all the time with children. Sometimes he will play with the children. Sometimes he will take you children to the service. Sometimes he takes you with him to grant visions, and sometimes because some devotees are so stubborn that they are only content when they have a vision of their special deity. He sends you to grant them a vision. Baba is telling about what he does there, throughout the day. Baba is saying there are a variety of children and variety of things Baba has to do with them. He sends you to grant them a vision. Even if the Father were to be revealed in front of them, they would still prefer to have a vision of their special deity. The aim is to reveal Father. But Baba is saying some children are happy, content when they see their own special deity. This is why Baba has to send different special deities to the devotees. What else does Baba do? Sometimes he whispers a special mantra for power into the ears of his specially loving and cooperative children. Why does he do that? Because some tasks are such that only the special souls, only his dearly beloved children, because of being instrument souls, with their courage and enthusiasm and powers, are ready to do this task. Baba is saying, Baba is looking at the special souls. Who are the special? Baba said only those who are his dearly beloved children because of being instrument souls with their courage and enthusiasm and powers are ready to do the task. When a rocket has to be sent high up, it is given extra force to go there and it then becomes independent. Similarly, certain tasks come up with for which the children need to be given a signal of a second. To receive that touching means to receive a mantra for power in one's ears. Acha. Now, that you have created the different wings. The Father has told you of the different things that are happening with his groups in the subtle region. Baba told you this because even now you can still prepare to take that paper again. For you are sometimes allowed to take a test paper in a second time. So, in the paper of purity, you can still do more and have more marks added. Where Baba wants us to have more marks in the paper of purity. Baba is saying you can still do more and have more added, more marks added because the main foundation and the real knowledge is discerned by purity. The main foundation and the real knowledge is discerned by purity. On the basis of purity, knowledge is easy, yoga is easy, imbibing divine virtues is easy, and doing service is also easy. Very important thing. Why the purity is the foundation of Brahmin life? Because on the basis of purity, knowledge is easy, yoga is easy, imbibing divine virtues is easy, and doing service is also easy. We have a fourth subject in this university. All the four subjects becomes easy when we have a power of purity within us. The foundation of all four subjects is purity. This is why this paper is being checked first. You will be told the results later. Acha. To those who are loved by God and loved by God's people in the every thought they have. To those who have the right to command their physical senses and make them do everything. That is, those who have a right to the royal court, to those who are the Father's constant companions in their minds and activity for the world service, to those who constantly make the atmosphere elevated with their thoughts, to those who spread vibration as great bestowers of blessings through their attitude, to such a close and cooperative children, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Let's give a lot of remembrance, love, and namaste to Baba also. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. So, a lot of things Baba shared. Let's churn one by one. Let's have a silence for a few minutes and then you can share the points. Om Shanti. Okay, Girijaman, you can speak out. You have mentioned in chat. Anyone who would like to share?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
I like the way Baba compared knowledge to the rivers and the vibrations of purity to the different voltage of bulbs,
Right.
small bulb. It's a very nice way of putting how our vibrations travel to far off places just like the light do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
So Baba said, there are selfish motives, who would be called man-pasand, the one who does everything for their desires, and there is this world benefit, who is even who is also left by God, Prabhu Pasand.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the intention of world benefit.
Right. Thank you.
Om Shanti Sheetal Ben.
Om Shanti.
I was just looking at the way, Baba teaches us each subject,
Mm-hmm.
be it geography or history or science. And today he took politics. How,
Right.
when what is going on even in each one's mind. I don't know whether it is coincidence we are reading the Murli. But I was just thinking how he compares the gathering as upper house, or was this knowledge taken from the politics of India, where we see instead of having House of Lords or House of Commons, even if you see it comes to the same thing, upper house and lower house, wherever, whichever part of the country you find this kind of gathering. But Baba is just touching upon the Rajyogi gathering, and he calls that, and how that Rajyogi gathering becomes lok Pasand. So over in this gathering, it's not like the gathering which you see today in any government. Here it has to be first Prabhu Pasand. Then it has to be the preference for the self. Then only it's lok Pasand. So God becomes the pivot for you for any kind of resolutions to be passed, any kind of act to be passed and all. So the first thing for us is Srimad. The first thing for us is Prabhu Pasand. That is the thing we have to see, which is drifting away from the politics, what we are going now, where it's not Prabhu Pasand, where it is party Pasand. That party should like, not whether the people like. So the people like comes at the top. But here, according to Baba, the people like is automatic. Because once it is Prabhu Pasand, because here, as Baba says, there is no election. There is only selection. We have been selected. So we should be so privileged in this world parliament and to know what are the rules. So I was just trying to churn those rules. It was not very deep really, because I was trying to gather the deeper meaning of what is it. That is why I was just trying to gather something. So it's an interest for me to know how does this world parliament in this confluence age, and this world parliament is very short-lived. It is not something which is for 4 years and then again gets elected and all. It is just a thing, according to the knowledge, 100 years. This parliament, when Baba is really selecting and congregating and gathering, it's for a very limited period also. And the result, what is the result? So this is what I was trying to first churn, trying to take the knowledge of what Baba wants to
Right.
say in this drama of world politics.
Very nice. Thank you, Girijaben. Anyone else would like to share?
Baba said that the service centers of this time will be worshipped as pilgrimage places in the Dwapara onwards on the path of devotion. That's
Right.
good to know.
Yeah. And they will become the pilgrimage places. Each center will become pilgrimage place on the path of devotion. Yeah, nice.
And even in that, see how Baba really says. Actually, even in yesterday's Sunday Murli, suddenly Baba was given the news about the pilgrimage places, the lingams and all, and how Baba gave a very nice this about that special drishti. It was in yesterday's Sunday Murli also. But over here, if you see, I like that one sentence. So Baba matches the deities with the devotees. He's matching them. Which devotee, which deity. So for any deity, he's saying he'll go to their ears and he'll give them a mantra. So people like us, he will say, see, go there. That devotee is waiting there. And a kind of a mantra, or he takes, what I like is he takes those deities along with him to service. I think that is what I would like, to go along with Baba on his special service where he wants to meet devotees. Sometimes special mantras, sometimes not. But there is one place which is what I wanted to know something about. Baba is not alone in the subtle region. That kept me thinking. I always thought Baba is the only Avyak personality over there. See, sometimes these kind of Takkar sentence, really meets me. That one sentence which was read out, Baba is not alone in the subtle region. What does that one sentence actually mean? I know he calls us, takes us, but we are all just temporary going. So is there a permanent partner for Baba in the subtle region?
Yes.
Can you explain that, sister? How can that question? I'm very
Permanent, you are saying? Can you again ask the question?
See, in one sentence it was read, Baba is not alone in the subtle region. Just, I don't know where that sentence was. As you were reading, it came. And then, of course, Baba says he calls us, he invites us, he takes us to the subtle region, then we come down. So we are not permanent. We go up and we come down. We go up and we come down.
Yes.
But what was that one sentence where Baba is not alone in this? Does
I
that?
think by this statement, he means he is always with some of the other children, not the same children again and again. Baba is saying how you calls out meeting here for zonal meeting and this kind of meeting. Baba is also having meetings there. He emerges the souls. He conducts the meetings. They plan something. Even in the advanced party, the all the planning is happening in the subtle region. Baba once mentioned in the Murli. So it's not that the same souls are in front of Baba all the time in subtle region, but as and when required, Baba is calling out that group, emerging that group in front of him, and he is having planning his service plans with them. So this way, Baba is never alone there. He is always with some of the other children. That's what I understood, I guess. But maybe someone else have some different opinion can share. Is it okay, Girijaban? You feel so?
That is correct. That's why Baba says that the father makes you complete and perfect angelic and form emerge. So Baba will invoke whenever there is a need.
Yes, yes. So because different children have different qualities, no? The different souls are
Yeah,
doing different sevas.
yeah, so he invokes, no? He doesn't
Yeah,
have,
he invokes.
why I
He,
asked you that question, Sheetal Ben. I
huh.
don't know whether what I'm sharing is right, because just for the past 2, 3 years, we have just been here. It's just what I heard, Sheetal Ben. I may not be correct. Please correct
Yeah.
me if I'm wrong. Gulzar Dadi has never taken birth, and Gulzar Dadi always wanted to be on Seva with Brahma Baba. So when I
Okay.
read that sentence, even though this is 1980, I was
Hmm.
thinking, oh, so does it mean he has got a permanent partner now because he's also become old? See, from 19, the Veda Avyakta anything from 1969 to date doing. So I was just thinking on that level. And this
Hmm.
one sentence hit me because I don't think where 24/7 somebody is there with him. Because
Hmm.
as the brother rightly said, he invokes even Mama. He
Hmm.
invokes everyone and he calls them up on a particular day to receive both. Because
Hmm.
each one of them are doing their different roles. They
Right.
cannot be there. So that's
Right.
why I had that kind of question, especially after hearing about Dadi Gulzar.
Yeah. But even we are not very much clear that whether Dadi Gulzar took birth or not, whether she is there with in settled region or she has taken the new birth and new part has been started with her. So this clarity is not with us. So we can't say her as well as a permanent partner for Baba there in the settled region. But that 3 years, if you are talking about, yes, we can say. So it's not very certain actually. Okay. Okay, I think let's have a few moments of silence. Let's get detached from all the external things. Let's focus at our real form. Let's experience ourselves as a beautiful point of light shining in the middle of the forehead. Look at yourself as a Rajyogi soul. God Himself selected me from this world. He has taught me Raj Yoga, the yoga which makes me king of the self. I am a Raj Yogi who is in love with God, who makes God as his companion. I am in the company of God, company of His love, His virtues and powers. Baba is ocean of purity, showering His rays of purity on me. I am receiving His powerful rays, His purity, and becoming pure and pure day by day. my thoughts, my words, my deeds, my interactions with others, everything is becoming pure. As I become pure, my light is spreading, touching the souls around me. They also feel purity from me. The extent I become pure, the vibration of purity, helping the world to become pure. With this quality of purity, I become Prabhu Priya, and at the same time, people starts loving me. I become lok Pasand, worthy of lok Pasand Sabha, worthy of claiming the rights on the kingdom. I am the one who does as per Srimad, who rule the world by ruling the self. Throughout the day, I'm keeping in mind that I am a pure soul, Rajyogi soul. Whoever I meet, I share the vibration of purity. My feelings are pure for everyone. My attitude is pure. And this purity allows me to receive the love of God, to receive the love of souls around me. Thank you, Baba, for choosing me, for making me, helping me to become pure. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Sheetal Ben. Thank you,
Thank,
Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a wonderful day.
thanks to all. Om Shanti.